Hey everybody, Kris Amerikos here, and welcome to this video about Google Analytics. I think that Google Analytics is a very necessary tool for any teaching business that goes online or even a teaching business that operates offline, because whether you operate online or offline, you're going to be getting clients and marketing yourself online, and you'll need to use online tools in order to do that. And Google Analytics is one of those tools that you need to at least learn the basics of. Now, the fun part of Google Analytics is to look at the real-time website visitors. So let me quickly take you through some of the information that we can see that's happening right now in front of us. On the screen, you can see the analytics for the website called teachingrevolution.com, teaching-revolution.com. And this is the website where we coach teachers how to start and grow teaching businesses like the ones that I have grown myself and like the ones that the teachers in our program have grown. And you can see that right now there's really not that many website visitors. I mean, 7 at one time. In the beginning, it seems like it's a lot, but over time you'll find that 7 at one time on your website really isn't that many. So let's go over to a different website. We'll go over to the Kris Amerikos website. Big surprise, right? Since I'm Kris Amerikos. And we're going to go to our master view of krisamerikos.com. So over on krisamerikos.com right now, there are 55 active users at the moment. And this is a slightly bigger number, so I mean, it's still not that many. We have been over 1,000 users at the same time before, and nothing crazy happens, but it's fun to see the big numbers. And now we can go in and we can look at them by location, because the map here shows us exactly where those visitors are geographically right now. So we can go over here to locations, we can separate them, and we can kind of see where in the world they're visiting from. We can see that the people who are online right now are mostly from Pakistan, Algeria, Canada, El Salvador, and Germany. And it's changing in real time in front of us. And that's because right now we're still in that real time category on the left here. But if we go down and we look at behavior or acquisition or audience, then we'll get a lot of other data that's important for us to know. Let's go to audience overview. So here we can see, for example, which language the people who are finding us are using. You can see that a lot of people who speak Russian also visit my website. Now, these are statistics for the last 30 days or so, and of course we could update this. Let's go to just this month. And we actually set up this new master view on January 12th, so that's why this data starts from there. So we can see that we have a steady 20,000 or so website visitors per day. And that's pretty good. Now let's go over here to this geo category and look at location from here. So this again is going to show us our audience, not just the real-time visitors. And here we can see for January 2021, we have 44,000 users from India, 26,000 from the Philippines, 19,000 from Turkey, 17,000 from Indonesia. And we can see all of the statistics according to specific countries. Then we can also go to acquisition, and we can go to overview. And the acquisition overview gives you some general information about how people found you, how you got these new users. And you can even go into these different categories. For example, social. And you'll see data that could be very helpful for you. For example, if we go here, we can see social network. We had a lot of sessions from Facebook, but not really that many from YouTube or Instagram or any of these other places. You can also see the user flow, how they found you, where they went when they found you, and then how they moved through your website. So each of these categories really has a lot of information, and you should do your homework, you should explore, and you should really figure out what's going to be most meaningful for you. You'll definitely want to set up goals. And we're not going to go through goals in this video because there's really a lot of information that's included there, but you should absolutely set up your goals in Google Analytics so that it reflects what you're trying to do with your website. But probably the most important thing of all for you to do in your Google Analytics account is to go to this admin section in the bottom left. And inside of your admin section, this is where you can actually create different views, and you can add different accounts, and you can create properties. So this is a really important place for you to do some work organizing the account itself. If you're running ads, you'll want to link that here. If you need to share your account with someone else, for example, maybe you're working with a marketing agency that's going to help you with your advertising. And if you're doing that, you can just go to Property User Management, and you can share and give access to the marketing manager that you're working with or the agency that you're working with, so they can access what they need and not access other parts of your account. If you need someone to help you market your teaching services or your teaching business online, or to set up and run ads for you online, then you can contact us, and then you can link to us through exactly this thing that I'm showing you right now on the screen. And that way we'll be able to go in, set it up for you. You'll see all the statistics, all the data, all the analytics, and you'll have access to all of that amazing data so that you can make the right decisions for your business. And remember that marketing and tracking of analytics and everything that I'm showing you in this video, it's a long-term goal. You have to have a long-term goal when you use this strategy and when you're doing a data-driven approach to running a teaching business. Because you know that at any time of the day there could be more people or less people, and there are so many different factors that influence it. So we're always measuring, and we're always counting, and we're always analyzing this data. That's why Google Analytics is really crucial to our business. Let's take a look at another website. This time we'll look at We Speak English. This is another project that I co-founded. It's another website where I do marketing, I run the advertising, and we have a lot of clients. Right now there's only 21 people on the website, but that's okay because this project just started a few months ago. Honestly, the success that this project has had surprised me even. So I've been happily surprised that we've been getting even more clients than I imagined that we would get at this point. So another thing that you've probably noticed as I've been going through this video is that I click over here and I have a list of all of these different websites that I'm managing. And Google Analytics makes it really easy for us to do this, right? I have this project, We Speak English, which is a website that I run, and We Speak Business, which is another website I run, Teaching Revolution, Russian to Russian, Kris Amerikos, ESL Central, ingrussia.com, and I actually have a lot of other websites too. And I use all of these websites to create different products and sell them to people who are looking for answers and looking for help and are looking to get results. Some of these businesses that I run and websites that represent these businesses, they offer language teaching services. And this is where my big focus has traditionally been. But now we're getting into other areas and we're providing a lot of services that help teachers in their businesses too. So we have a coaching program called the Teaching Business Catalyst, and we have a lot of success stories from there. It's been really great to not only build my own business, but then also be able to help other people by providing some insights and things that I've been able to learn when growing this multi-million-dollar business that I've created myself from just a $2,000 investment. So I'm able to share that with them in my coaching program and really monitor their steps to success. And another really cool side effect of having effective marketing and running successful advertising is that it generates a brand for you. You really can build a brand, and all of that money that you've spent marketing, it pays off in the long term because people know you, they've seen you, and it becomes easier and easier for you to get clients. I honestly never thought that I would call myself a YouTuber or that someone would call me a YouTuber because I didn't really take it seriously. I just made some videos, threw them up there, and now I have 313,000 subscribers on there. And that's not because I just post all the time. It's not because I make a lot of new content. It's not, it's not all the things that people tell you need to do in order to grow a following on YouTube. What you really need to do is you need to have a great product, and you need to advertise and run all the ads through your YouTube channel as one of the places where you run ads. You're also going to do that on Facebook and on other places. And if we go over to Facebook, we can see that this group over here, English with Kris Amerikos, in the past 28 days, 3.5 million people reached, nothing happening over here, right? So we have 420,000 people following it, 380,000 likes. And again, those are things that I didn't intend to do. These are just side effects of having great marketing and effective advertising. So if you're a teacher, a coach, a consultant, if you advise people, if that's part of your job, to teach people some kind of information or skills, knowledge, anything like that, then you probably want to have Google Analytics set up for your website, and you probably want to understand what it's doing for you, right? You want to understand how you can get useful information from it so that you can make the right decisions for your teaching business and so that you can get more clients. So I'm here to help with all of that. I hope that you found this video to be useful and to show you some insights into how a functioning account should look. If you want the step-by-step instructions of everything that's included, not just Google Analytics, not just advertising, but everything, absolutely every step that you need to go from having a small teaching business or maybe selling your independent teaching services to the point where you just have so many clients that your biggest problem is hiring other people to help deliver your services for you, right? I'm talking about going through every step from zero to $5,000 to $10,000 per month from your teaching business. That's what's included in my program called the Teaching Business Catalyst. And you can get that over at the teachingrevolution.com website, teaching-revolution.com. And that includes weekly live calls where you can personally ask me your questions. It also includes the step-by-step manual for how to do everything that you'll need to do. And then you also have 24/7 access to a place where you can ask questions. So anytime that you don't understand anything, you can just go there, ask a question, and I'm going to personally answer within a few hours, but definitely within a day. And if it ever gets so busy that I can't personally answer, then one of my right-hand people who have been with me in my business are going to answer and give you good insights to those questions. But for now, I'm answering everything personally, and I'm doing all the live calls personally, and I'm right there with you every step of the way. If you really want to grow an independent teaching business, then that program is probably one of the best investments that you could make. Now, another option is that you could hire us to do your marketing or your advertising or a combination of all of these things. You could hire us to build a website for you, build several websites for you. There's all kinds of things that we could help you with. But our services do tend to be on the more expensive side. So the coaching program is relatively cheap. I mean, it's very cheap for what you get in the program, but compared to our marketing services, your business might not be on that level yet. And that's another reason to join the coaching program, to join the Teaching Business Catalyst program, so that you can take your business to the level where you're not worried about spending too much on ads this month. You're worried about not spending enough on ads this month, where you're happy to wake up and say, I spent $10,000 on ads yesterday. Have you ever spent $10,000 in a day on ads? I have, many times. And I can tell you that it's a wonderful thing, because when the system is set up properly, your analytics are set up properly, and everything is tracked, and you're in control of your business, spending $10,000 per day on advertising means that you've achieved a very high level of success in your business, because you wouldn't be doing it if the money wasn't coming back and generating a profit. And that's what allowed my Kris Amerikos website to do over $1 million in sales last year. So I hope this video helped you understand a little bit more about Google Analytics and some of the options that are out there when you're trying to market your teaching business. I will see you in the next video.